Hey guys, how's it going? So today's texture pack is called the Classic Zelda Texture Pack for Minecraft 1.4.7. Now this is a really basic texture pack. It's basically and obviously based on the classic Zelda games from part 1 and 2, which is actually really cool because I never really got the chance to finish part 1 because it was extremely long and I'm terrible when it comes to Zelda games. But they're always fun to play and the characters themselves are actually fun. So one thing I would like to say before starting off with this review, I know this is extremely off topic, but I would like to apologize for not uploading a video on Saturday, but I had like a ton of stuff I needed to take care of. I do have school going along, you know, college and all that stuff. I'm taking a lot of different classes that require me to read, and I hate reading so much. So I'm trying to upload this video as fast as I can. Hopefully you guys are able to see it and watch it before Monday night. I'm actually recording it right now and it's 8 p.m. It's about to be 9 p.m. Oh wait, it's already Monday night. Well, anyways, let's start off with this review. So anyways, this texture pack is based on the classic Zelda games from part 1 and 2, and everything is pretty much based on like the whole 8-bit, 16-bit kind of thing. This is a 16 by 16 resolution, so if you guys are not liking you know, the way it looks, well, I mean, honestly, this is actually more for the people who enjoy Zelda as much as I did, or want to have some little nostalgia feel, or maybe you want to play Minecraft and a very 8-bit 3D kind of world, which I always seem to enjoy, and I actually enjoy it. So right here we have the wooden fence and the wooden gate right here in the middle. Right here we have the grass and dirt terrain, which is actually really cool. Right here we have the dragon egg, and then we have the end stone. And then right here we have the portal to the end. So let's check out the end. Yeah. So if you can clearly see right here, the dragon is already, you know, textured differently. It's a nice smooth green, which is actually really cool. I actually do like the way the texture pack creator decided to use this kind of model, this kind of color for it. And look at this, awesome. So right here what I'm standing on top of is the obsidian. Obviously we always know that. And then right here we have the endermen. They're based on the mobs inside the game in, you know, Zelda 1 and 2. Well, I mean, it's been a while since I played, so correct me if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But they do have some little feel to it, which is actually really cool because they stand out with like a white ghost, which is actually really creepy now that I think about it. And then right here is that little beacon thing that heals the freaking dragon. And look at the fire animation on this thing. It's supposed to be a nice feel, a nice little 8-bit feel. So right here we have the iron bars, and I mean the iron fence or iron bars, whichever one you guys want to really say. And then we have the sugar canes. Next we have the cobblestone, and then the stone, the diamond, the gold, the iron, the coal. Whoa, that was actually confusing. The coal and the redstone. I mean lapis and the redstone. So right here we have the diamond, and clearly the gold keys are the golden, you know, or then we have the iron, and this is the coal, which has the fire symbol, and the lapis, which has a blue heart, which is kind of hard to tell, but pretty sure you guys are able to see it when you use like torches and stuff. Make sure the area where you're mining is dark. And then right here we have the redstone. Right here we have the bedrock, and right here we have, I believe it was like a brick kind of thing. Oh no, it's the iron block, gold block, diamond block, and lapis block. And then we have the stone bricks, and you know, the moss stone, the clay, your regular bricks, glowstone, soul sand, netherrack, you know, all that good stuff. Glowstone again, windows, wooden trees, I mean the wood blocks, the dirt, the sand, the sandstone, gravel, sponge, you know, web, wood block itself. And this is actually really hard for me to tell. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this texture pack has some different things in it that might confuse you at first, but after a while you get the hang of it. Right here we have the pumpkin, and then the mycelium. And then right here is the TNT, which is obviously a bomb. And then we have the jack-o'-lantern. TNT and jack-o'-lantern don't really have much of a difference. I think it's just this is a little more darker and this is a little more brighter. Actually, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then right here we have, you know, the melon, you know, and all that good stuff. So right here we have the pumpkin like if it was rooted to the ground. Now take note that this texture pack is supposed to be based on the Zelda classic, you know, visuals. So using it for survival might be a little different, it might be a little off for you guys, but I strongly suggest that you guys try out this texture pack before actually judging it by, you know, based on what you're looking at. But this, again, I highly recommend this texture pack mostly for the people who have played the classic Zelda games or are a huge fan of Zelda and would like to feel and look like what Zelda games look like back in the days. So right here we have the nether, you know, fence, and then the wheat, and then like the ground rooted. Right here we have the nether rack, and here's a closer look at the obsidian and the nether portal, which is extremely pitch black. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And now let's let the, you know, the nether load. I jumped in there without really saying anything. So right here we have the zombie pigmen, which is actually really interesting. They look like regular human beings, and this is pretty much the nether. We have your little magma cube right here, the lava, you know, your little fire animations, which is actually really cool. So take note that the nether is insanely smooth. insanely smooth. Like, there's no way that you guys would lag. This texture pack is pretty much using like an 8-bit style, and even though the 16x16 resolution, you're able to go 16-bit, the texture designs put into this texture pack is actually pretty spot on, and I strongly suggest you guys to use it if you want to go for that little nostalgia feel. Remember, take note that this texture pack is mostly recommended for players who enjoyed the original Zelda games, or you love Zelda enough that you're willing to try out this texture pack anyways. So right here we have the wooden tree. Take note that the ocean is extremely blue. It's supposed to be because back then in the games you couldn't really see in the water. You're pretty much like walking on little pathways, and that's pretty much it. You didn't really see what the under bottom looked like. Or that I didn't get far enough into the game to really see Link swim. My mistake, fanboys, don't get mad at me because I said Zelda instead of Link. So next right here we have the spruce tree, and here's a little slime. And then we have a birch tree, and then the jungle tree, along with the vines, which is actually really cool. And now right here we have the sand, you know, that stuff, the redstone switch, lever, repeater, my mistake. I'm just really exhausted today, that's why I sound extremely mellow, so I would like to apologize if my review is not as static, but it is a little bit late, and I don't really want you guys like having your ears blown out by my horrible, disgusting, broken cat food opener voice. So again, we have the soul sand there, the redstone torch, the power rail, the glowstone, the furnace, the enchanting table, the mostly used anvil, the partly used anvil, and the freshly new anvil. Then we have the wooden jungle block and the wood jungle block itself, the tree block, the emerald block, the emerald ore, and the emerald design in the middle. Then here's the ender chest, which seems to have been one of the few things that have not been touched, and then here's the chisel block. Now GUI has been changed, and so has the items, and even font wise. So GUI in the sense that in the bottom you'll see this. I don't know if you guys can barely see it, but it's extremely strange because, you know, most textures have it standing out a little bit more, but it's still right because it is based on the original texture to pictures designs. So right here we have the snow panes around the gravel, and let's check out the items that I don't really normally come across, but let's check it out. You know, you have your little melons in there, snow. Right here we have the bottle enchanting, your music discs, and your mob eggs, which look actually really cool. This is actually really interesting. That's actually really interesting. It makes me wonder. Actually, hold on. I kind of want to see if this thing actually holds a character like that. Oh wow, you really do. Let me press F5, and look at this. This is how the mob egg looks. You're actually holding somebody there. That's actually really funny. Let me just put that back in there because I don't want to spawn a skeleton. But this is pretty much how the mobs look. We have your nether star up there that looks like a Triforce symbol. And then here's a cobblestone wall. And here's the mossstone wall. There's your pot, your skeleton, your creeper, your Steve skin if you don't have one, your skeleton, and your wither. And here's your beacon. So I noticed in my last review on the Rise of Tredonia, you guys, I believe somebody asked, I did not show how the wither looks like. Well, the thing is, if I spawn the wither out here, it's going to take me a while to kill him, and I don't really want to spend my entire time watching this guy just like bombard this entire place. I mean, imagine having all this ruin just because of a wither spawning on me. No, thank you. Are you guys going to come in here and help me rebuild the entire thing? No. So no, I'm not going to spawn a wither. I should have probably opened up a new world and spawn him there, which I'll probably do for future preferences, so keep a lookout, you guys. I think that's what I'm going to start doing now for the wither when mobs are being changed. So right here we have the wolves, then we have the villagers. You know, the people who always rip you off. Screw them. Is this supposed to be a monkey? Is that a monkey? I think that's a monkey. That's a monkey, right? Does he have a tail? I want to see the tail. That has to be a monkey villager. That's freaking hilarious. And then we have the mushrooms here. And then we have the chicken. And then we have the pigs, which aren't really looking at me except for that one, the one with the saddle. And then we have the sheep here. And then we have the blueberry cows? Maybe they're blueberry milk? Blueberry milk, thank you. And then right here we have the ghast, which is a giant floating eye, which is extremely scary. And the creepers are just a smaller version of them. I'm not really going to show you guys because, like I said, I really want to show you guys a video before the day ends. Like, I mean, that's the least I could do after having a very exhausting weekend and a very exhausting Monday. So right here we have the torches on the left and right side. And right here we have the lighter color wool, which is actually really cool because it's different variants of colors. You know, different variant light colors. And then right here we have the darker color wool, which looks like a lot of stone blocks, which is actually alright. Because back then, they didn't really have wool. It was mostly different colored texture designs and, you know, that stuff. So right here we have the ladders and then the redstone torches on the top. And now let's check out the other slabs right here. Bottom and this one. And then here's the stairs. And then here's the flowing water, which is actually really funny because it's not flowing, but when you move forward to it, it is flowing. So take a note that this is how the flowing water looks. I'm using Optifine, so maybe MC Patcher probably has it moving, but that's just me. So right here we have the melons, and then it's supposed to be the boat and the minecart, which seems to be glitching out. I'm assuming this texture pack is not yet done just because I'm basing off of that. And then right here we have the moon. Oh, it's actually looking really cool, but I am going to change this back to daytime. There we go. And then right here we have the wooden pressure plates on the bottom, and then we have the trap doors right here, and then we have the iron door on the left side and the wood door on the right side. Here's a picture, which looks like a regular like stone. And then right here is the fire animation again, which kind of reminds you of the Super Mario days back when you're fighting Bowser and he just throws this like hurling fireball at you. Remember that Super Mario? When you couldn't cheat and there was no save? Oh man, were those days annoying. I'm getting too old for this. And right here we have the redstone wiring. And then we have the power rails, you know, the rails, all that good stuff. Here's the piston, glass panes. Sticky piston, for some reason, every time I place it down, I start off the review, the piston just disappears on me. So right here we have the bed. It does not look comfortable. It really doesn't. It looks like it really doesn't look comfortable. Man, where's the cushion in this thing? And then right here we have the cake. The cake is always a lie, but it does have a little heart, so I guess that's a little cute, you know. And the bookshelves are also another thing that were not changed differently. The brewing stand has been changed differently in the cauldron itself, and the enchanting table, like I said. So right here are the music blocks. Now take note, okay? Pay attention to this one if you actually use this texture pack. These music blocks right here are not the record players. The only way you'll know is at the very top right here, as you can clearly see that each one has a little strip of line going through it, and that's where you insert the disc. These are the music blocks themselves. And then right here we have the chest, which contains all the different items, you know, like the wooden pickaxe, which is like a, you know, it's a diamond. Huh, looks like a glove. Let's drag that one out, and let's drag out the sword, and let's drag this out, and that'll pretty much be it. But before I show you guys the rest of the armor, right here we have the clock, the compass, the bowl, glass bottle, fermented spider eye, you know, ender pearls, eye of ender, music discs, you know, all that good stuff. It's actually really cool. So again, I only recommend this texture pack if you're a huge Zelda fan and you love the nostalgia feel to it. That's pretty much it, right? So don't worry, I have another texture pack ready to upload for tomorrow, since I don't want you guys like, you know, tripping out and being like, oh, you sound tired. Well, I just had a really exhausting weekend, so I would like to apologize if my video sounds a little strange. But I had to show you guys a video because you guys are awesome, and I wouldn't have been this far into YouTube if it wasn't for like the people that actually watch my videos. So now, before I end the review, let's put on this stuff here. Let me just press F5 out. This is the diamond armor from the backside view, and this is from the front side view. And what I'm holding in my hand right now is the diamond, I believe, pickaxe, right? Let me just, yep, pickaxe. This is the pickaxe. It's supposed to be a glove, which is actually really cool. And then right here we have the diamond sword, which is also very interesting because when I hit right here on the side, you can clearly see it. This is how it looks. It's supposed to have the old original feel to it, and I believe it's supposed to be the master sword. I'm not too sure. But anyways, you guys, hopefully you do enjoy this review. I know I was a little bit tired. I'm just extremely exhausted, and I'm hoping you guys can at least, you know, look aside from that and actually enjoy the texture pack review itself. So anyways, you guys, hopefully you do enjoy this texture pack. Again, I strongly recommend it only for nostalgia feel players. So if this isn't your type of feel of textures, just, you know, don't worry. I got some other texture packs that you guys might actually enjoy. And yeah, anyways, you guys, hopefully you had a good weekend. I had a very busy one, and it wasn't really that exciting. I was actually disappointed on a couple days, but you know what? It's all good. It's all right. It's just very tiring. But anyways, you guys, take it easy, be safe. Thank you guys so much for liking my videos, commenting, favoring, and suggesting texture packs or mods that I should come across. Feel free to leave any suggestions on what you would want me to put up on this channel. As of now, I'm only able to handle Minecraft itself because right now I'm trying to have some sort of funding prepared for when I actually go out and purchase myself a new tower, but that's going to take a while for me, and I'm hoping that the new content or the contents that I've been showing you guys is actually, well, it's actually been helping me out. We've been growing and growing on this channel, and by we I mean us, like literally the subscribers, which is you guys, and the people who pass by the videos, and then myself. Because if it wasn't for the subscribers and the views that I get, I really wouldn't think I'd be continuing and actually pushing my, you know, the best as I can to actually show you guys some content. And yeah, anyways, I'm extremely tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I'm a little more alive, you know, a little more awake. So again, I'm talking like this all mellow because it is like late, and again, I don't want to, you know, yell at your guys' ears, even though some of us actually enjoy, you know, seeing somebody exaggerate over and over. So again, take care of you guys, peace out, and have a good week. Yeah.